Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Aaron here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, I was right. Well, a lot of you were right as well, because in this little teaser dropped by the World of Warships Legends official YouTube page, we can see two new ships coming in this next update. And guess what one of them is? That's right, the USS Ohio. And she is at legendary tier. They kind of go over it in this video. And there's hold your optimism for just a moment, because we saw another post which actually gives us some more information about their release. My initial guess when I first saw this was that it was going to be the Anhalt was going to be the campaign, and the Ohio was going to be similar to the Yoshino last year, where you had to get the winter coins in order to unlock her. Also, in this video, you guys should, of course, like and subscribe. Robin does a great job editing these. There are 3 new commanders, it claims, so just keep that in mind. And also, there's just some funny comments. Hopefully, Ohio will have the proper secondaries. Yes, don't know, but yes, this guy is probably correct as well. I don't think that guy's correct. And then I just saw this one. Nothing wrong with this. Remember when it was a World War II game? And it's like, it was never a World War II game. It's World War II themed, but yeah. Anyway, so 2 new ships, 3 new commanders, and like I said, my guess was that the Ohio was going to be the winter coined, or, a ship that basically Wargaming is going to try and get you to buy crates on. Now, last year they said you could obtain the Yoshino for free, but that was if you were like on the game every day, grinding, multiple win rows, bonuses, etc. But regardless of that, we were actually wrong, or we were half right, because this gentleman on Twitter, or X as it's called now, said, "I didn't understand. Is it the Anhalt or the Ohio, or both campaign ships? And is it presentation of the full update?" So yeah, the World of Warships Legends official X replied, "It's a sneak peek, full presentation in 2 days." And no, none of those 2 are part of the campaign. So we might have 2 winter coin ships, or 2 research ships, or it might. I'm assuming they're going to be the winter coins. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't have the patch notes yet. We will know in a few days here. But I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to the Yoshino last year. So before everyone has a massive amount of outrage, realize that you can get a lot of winter coins for free, okay? But also realize it's going to be a grind. I will try and go into full detail the absolute best and easiest way to get the Ohio. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the USS Ohio from the World of Warships PC wiki. The Ohio, a hypothetical armament project for the Montana-class battleship with 8 457mm guns, housed in 4 turrets back in 1938, amid rumors about the creation of ships with guns of a caliber exceeding 406mm in Japan. Japanese, always compensating, right? There were projects of battleships with 457mm guns. One of them was relatively fast and had an armament comprising of 6 guns, aka the USS Georgia, the Yorga. These twin gun turrets developed for this project would have been mounted on one of should be an Montana class battleship. So yeah, basically a strong Montana with 457mm guns. Now, the Ohio is a mid-range brawler in the PC version. She's got some decent secondaries. Everyone always sees like bigger gun caliber and they're like, "Oh, that's great, bigger guns." And the wow, my voice went really high for that one. The only thing that you're really going to be achieving is 30mm of overmatch. So the Zao, which actually we just got as a CC, that can be overmatched now if the Ohio, comes and is available. I guess by the time people get whale out Ohio, Zao will be in the game. So the Zao, the Edinburgh with the 30mm bow, and any other ships with 30mm of plating. Other than that, you don't get any additional overmatch, and most battleships are 32mm bows on average for the most part. But just keep that in mind. So it's not like these 457s are going to be doing that much. But let's go take a look at a few of the stats. 4x2, so 8 of them with a rate of fire of 27.5 seconds. So pretty good reload there. And of course, these shells do a lot of damage. He said do, but it's people just think that like 457 is like it's like Yamato at tier 7, and yes, to a certain extent, but you don't really gain that much additional overmatch. That 460 is kind of that magic number there. But yes, let's look at the secondaries. 10x2, and on PC they have a 7.5 kilometer base range. So hopefully they keep that same range for Legends. And I doubt they're going to, like like that gentleman said. But yeah, so this ship, if she comes out as, similar to her PC counterpart, can absolutely be a fun, brawling, mid-range accurate battleship. So I really hope that they don't mess her up. 96,300 health points. What's her top speed here? 28 knots. I feel like that's a little bit slower. But yeah, let's go and read the pros and cons. Well armored midsection, quick main battery turret traverse, good main battery rate of fire, good main battery accuracy with plotting room. Okay. Excellent secondary armament. All things we were saying in powerful AA defenses. Improved repair party. Excuse me. So with a standard cooldown of only 40 seconds. Okay. So probably a little different for Legends, but fairly short main battery range. So like we said, a mid-range sniper. Slower than Montana. Yeah, I thought she was supposed to be fast, but half a knot faster than Yamato. I'm sure we can get a few things to get her going. A speed flag, a speed build, but I on a side note, some people are like, yeah, try the Hood speed build or the Vanguard speed build. While those things can work on average, they just don't on average. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it or that it won't work in certain circumstances, but someone's like, yeah, I got my renown to 42 knots. It's like, okay, can it hit anything? And by the time you get into position, you're probably already either out of position or so far away from your team that you're probably just going to get focused. But anyway, I'm sure we can get Ohio's speed up if it is slow. But you want to be careful of that because it has an enormous citadel that slightly rises above the waterline and has a very thin roof. So watch out for plunging fire. That's what that means. A very thin roof, as well as going broadside. An extremely long ship with a large turning radius and poor concealment. Well, it's a battleship. So, that is the USS Ohio. I'll try and link the wiki page. Check out the video. See if I missed anything. Because in the last video that we did, the Ohio was actually in there as a leaked teaser. And Wargaming they like to do that a lot. They foreshadow a few ships. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. I know all my battleship mains are. Like I said, guys, with the introduction of the Zal, we get the Hindi, a few more. This ship is going to be fantastic. Yes, the HE spam, you can cry about it if you want, but this is going to be an excellent ship for probably countering a little bit of that as well. But that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think. Comments, like, subscribe. Have a great day though. Aaron out. Peace.